Okay, so you're the first. Um, do you need 3 minutes? How much time do you need to prepare?
Yes, if it is possible, 3 minutes is good for me.
Okay, let's do 3 minutes. Okay, go ahead.
I'm ready, doctor.
Okay, so we go for 5 minutes. Okay, start.
Yeah.
Hello, doctor.
Hello, Babak. Ah, how can I help you today?
Well, this is the same emphysema, something.
Yes, I know. I see you are very hard to
Can I sit
breathe.
here? Can,
Yes, please,
okay, thank you.
please come in and take a seat. Yes.
Okay, doctor. You know, I know this is because of the smoking, and it feels so bad. I know I've been smoking for 25 years, and my dad had the same thing. And, but I don't know why it has happened. Do you know why, doctor?
Yes, as you know, you have the emphysema, and it depends related to smoking and disturbing the lung tissues. Do you know about emphysema more?
I just know the name, and I know what's going to happen to me later. I'm really scared. Uh,
Uh,
so what is it exactly?
Please don't worry more about that, but we can control your symptoms, and don't worry that. But emphysema happen when someone to smoke cigarette for a long time, and lung tissues are damaged for smoking, and the air is trapping in the lung.
Okay. So
Yes.
it means that my lung is damaged? Oh,
Yes, a little, yes, damaged, but we can help you for control the problem with physiotherapy, and something about how to exhale and inhale easier.
well,
Would you like to know more?
the exhalation is difficult, doctor. I can get in the air, but we cannot get it out.
Yes.
So what is physiotherapy doing then? What can they do?
Yes, you can do. I can refer you to a physiotherapist to help you. But physiotherapy, what help you is to uh, strengthen your muscles in, for example, chest or something like that, and you can do better when you breathe. And
Okay,
if you
can I have a surgery,
exhale
doctor?
easier, yes,
Uh,
sorry.
can I have a surgery?
Yes, but the last thing for exhaling easier, I want to told about some medication to prescribe to help you. For example, we can use some medication to dilate your lung, and the steroid to help your breathing. It is very helpful for you.
Okay, surgery. How about surgery, doctor? Can I do surgery? Can I have something done?
Uh, I think the benefit it is not very helpful, or help you a bit, and we have a surgery depend on your age and condition. is not very uh, ultimate uh,
I know, doctor,
treatment.
it's all my fault. It's because of all that smoking. So, the doctor told me in hospital that I get infections and I might be dead in a few days. What can I do?
Uh, uh, Infection is a very common condition for someone who has emphysema, but we can reduce the incidence of lung infections, with stop smoking and use some antibiotics to help on the prevent the infections. Is that right for you?
Okay, okay, we're finished with the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good, well done. Okay, uh, what do you think? How do you feel?
Um, I feel a bit nervous because my patient couldn't breathe easily. Uh,
Okay.
and feel nervous.
Do you think you should have given the patient some space, or you should have? Do you think you could do something to help with the breathing, and or you say something to for that? Because I mean, they're just like showing empathy or something.
Yes, I can more empathy with my patient,
Okay,
but
good.
I try to help them or explain it. But I think empathy is less than normal.
Okay. Uh,
I think information gathering is not very good,
Sorry.
but
Uh,
information gathering
okay.
is not very good.
No, that's very good. Look, what was good?
But was good. But information giving is good.
Okay.
Mm, and I think my fluency is not very good. I am a bit hesitate.
Okay. Uh, Still, we want to see what you did well.
Okay.
So, information gathering, information giving, ideas, concerns, expectations. Did you explore?
There, no, unfortunately, the patient told me my father died of emphysema, and he was afraid of dying from emphysema. I couldn't explore more about that, I think.
Okay. Giving a structure to the consultation.
Giving structure, no, or
Okay.
yes, I don't know.
How about what is left? Information giving, information gathering. Information gathering was not good. You think? So help me, others. What is left? Was there so information giving, ICE? How about initializing and rapport and connecting with the patient?
Which,
Was it not enough? You think?
yes, completely.
Okay.
Because patient asked the doctor, "Can I see it?"
Okay. So the beginning was, I mean, we don't need any introduction because the setting is general practice, but you just say, oh, come in, have a seat, please, and how can I help you today, or what is the problem? So the patient actually started talking. That was somehow because of the hesitation. Okay. Oh, sorry. Is there anything else? Or are you finished with?
Uh, yes, I want to ask a question about have a seat is correct or take a seat, or what is the most common use of this expression?
Both are correct. Okay. Have a seat or take a seat. Have a seat is more usual. Okay. Please have a seat. Okay.
Thank
It's more formal to say have a seat than take a seat. Because take a seat is an action verb, okay? But have a
you. Okay.
seat is not action, it's just a statement, okay?
Yes.
Uh,
Thank
okay, so let's go to others' feedback. Was that uh, uh, who was giving the feedback? Was it?
Yes,
Okay, okay, go ahead, please. So what do you think? You think that the report was not
good.
sufficient
Yes, completely.
because patient asked to sit.
Yes.
Okay, what else?
And also because patient have dyspnea, it is better to stop and sit, be calm and for some minutes, and we can talk.
Yes, to show some empathy and to address that, to acknowledge and address that the patient has shortness of breath. Okay,
Yes.
um, right. Okay, what else?
And about checking and trunking, I think she have he has problem. He didn't check the patient.
Chunking and checking. Okay. Uh, okay, chunk and check. Referring to this bit, okay. Uh, so the first part, what do you think was missing?
Mm, it doesn't judgmental. It's not attentive and respectful. I think
Um,
attentive because you ask about surgery and the doctor answer about the medication.
okay, and showing empathy for feelings, predicaments, emotional state. So we didn't have any empathy. So we have two here. We're missing two. We're missing A2 and A4. Okay. Right. Okay. Anyone else? Do you have any?
In the first part, A2 and A4. Yes, I agree.
Okay. And how about the next part? That's part B, understanding and ice.
No, he
No.
didn't explore the eyes.
What was the patient's ice?
Uh, about the concern about dying because of emphysema.
Okay, emphysema, and then also about the father who died. Yes,
Yes,
and mentioned that. Okay, so the ice wasn't picked up completely, but we have this part. Yes, the cue was the father's death. Um, but he actually explained a lot about emphysema, what it is, and what can be done with the steroids, and what we can do. So he said, don't worry about that. So basically, we say B3 is okay, B2 is okay, B2 is not okay because we didn't respond to the cue, and B1 is partially okay, not completely. Okay? Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Yes.
good. So the next part is who's next? What do you think?
I think he did signposting doctor. For example, he said, "Let's know." I would explain for you about emphysema and also treatment. I think C2 is okay, but about C1, it's semi okay, doctor.
Okay.
Because it was some mixed up in the conversation, and C3, I think it was okay.
But did he chunk and check?
Yes, he checked the patient, checked is it all right after explaining about emphysema and treatment. He checked the patient that is it okay for you.
Okay, so we gave him C2 and C3, but
Yes.
C1 we're not sure. Well, in C1, sequencing the interview purposefully and logically. Well, basically, what happened was you didn't actually ask questions or ask about any details. Okay, you went straight to the explanations and reassuring patient. So you didn't ask more questions to see what the patient is worried about.
Doctor, you
Um,
put Dr. in trap by breathing hardly, hard,
exactly, exactly.
breathing
But
hard. He
yes,
get stressed.
yes. But you should be very objective. You shouldn't panic. Okay.
Uh,
Okay. What do you think about information gathering?
Yes, I think like Dr. You interrupt Dr. and she was so anxious, and I think he forgot to do information gathering.
Okay, and that is this is the trap.
Yes.
That's the patient. Actually, this is the task, which is the trap. They put you in a situation where you panic and you want to answer the patients, but don't get into the trap. Try to structure and try to basically manage the consultation and say, okay, how can you manage this person when somebody is? I mean, this is my question. How can you, when someone comes in and he looks very agitated? Now, let's say someone comes in angry, someone comes in short of breath, someone comes in very anxious. How can we deal with this? And these are very similar situations, you know?
Yes.
First of all,
Go on.
I think we should give some space to the patient, and we should say about that. Please take your time, don't rush. And do you want me give you something, some water or something else, and something like that?
Okay. Then what?
And then we question patient.
Okay. Do we need to show some empathy?
Empathy, like I am sorry, you're.
Yes, you can say, "Oh dear," "Oh,
Mhm.
you're very short of breath," or uh, um, "I understand you, and this is so
Mhm.
difficult." So basically, to put the patient at ease. Okay. So basically, what we need to do is the first thing. If you see a patient is not happy or is not well, you need to put them at ease first. Now, for an anxious person, what do you say? You say, oh, come on, have a seat. Don't be so anxious. I understand you, and I'm so sorry, but we can deal with it. Okay, so you reassure the patient. For an angry patient or an agitated patient, you say, oh, come on, have a seat. We will actually find a way to help you. I'm here to help, and I will do my best. Okay. So basically, it's some kind of reassurance. If somebody is short of breath, you say, "Oh dear, I'm really sorry you're short of breath. Do you want to have a seat? And should I get you a glass of water or something?" So basically, you try to calm them down, and then you start the conversation and control it. Basically, don't be reactive, be proactive. Just manage the consultation. Okay. And in this part, and I think you actually, in information giving, you didn't do the first part, establishing initially. Yeah, you did. You said, what do you know about emphysema? That is good. Pausing periodically, chunk and checking, you did somehow, not completely. Encouraging patient to contribute reactions, feelings, checking whether the patient has understood the information, discovering. You didn't do this last part. You didn't say anything. Is there anything else you would like to ask me or you would like to know? In dealing with the surgery, what did you say? How did you say that surgery doesn't help?
I told it is not very helpful for you um, because it is not ultimate treatment for the emphysema.
Okay, well, when you want to say no, how do you say it? Do you do any gift wrapping?
No, I don't use it, but I think it is the best way to tell the patient.
Okay, so when we want to say no, we basically do some gift wrapping. And what is that? We say, well, there are different ways, okay? There are different ways to help you, but I'm afraid surgery is not going to be any help. Okay, so basically, you give the good news first. Say there are different ways to help you, but I'm afraid. Okay, so basically, we say yes, there are different ways of helping you, but I'm afraid surgery is not going to help. So that's the way. That's the best way to express a negative answer. Okay. Anything? Any comments?
Excuse me, doctor. In the text of doctor said something about narrow window opportunity. What it means in this case?
Narrow window opportunity. So what is that?
Means that there is a little help to the patient, I think.
Okay, so it's a little bit too technical. I mean, it's probably not a lay language, so maybe the patient wouldn't understand it. Yeah. Okay. Any other questions?
And about the feeling of guilty, how we can allay the patient.
Okay. So if someone is feeling guilty, how can we deal with that? Anyone? Any opinions?
We can say it can happen to everyone. in your
Okay.
situation.
Good. This is called normalizing. What else? This could happen to anyone. Okay.
Yes.
We call this normalizing. What else can you do? I mean, he might say, not everyone or anyone. This happened to me because I smoked a lot. Okay. What is done is done. Let's think about future. Okay. So basically, what is done is done. Uh, you can't change it. Therefore, that's it. You need to deal with it now. With blaming yourself, nothing is going to get any better. So that's what it is. You've done it, and it has happened. So now let's make it right. Okay. Let's think what we can do to make this better. Right. Do you agree?
Yes.
Okay. So, if you have no comments, we can go to the next one.